All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to CAGcast episode number 744. I'm your host, GPD, here in Long Island, New York. And as always, we're joined by the man who lives for Funkos in a can, Wombat.
Yes, I went to my store where I usually get them over the weekend because I was in the mall, and they raised the price of them on me. They had
Inflation.
new ones, and I'm like, I'm not spending $18 on one, though. That's where I draw the line.
Elections are coming up.
Exactly.
They're trying to get down there. They're like, Biden's fault. All these Funko Pops are
the stickers there?
Going up,
they put the stickers next to the Funkos?
Yep,
I did this.
I did this.
It's Funko Pops.
It's Biden and AOC pointing to Funkos in a can.
They had that. I was like, ooh, Nosferatu. I've never seen that one before. And I'm like, $18 not going to happen.
But at what price was it going to happen at?
If that was like $9, $9, I would have.
Wait, did these things double in price?
No, sometimes they go on clearance for $9 to $10. They used to range from $10 to $14, depending upon, I don't know, whatever arbitrary person was putting the stickers on them. But now they're all 18.
A lot.
So,
That's more.
yeah, it's a lot more. So I'm like, nope, screw that. Yeah. So some are double, some are only like $3 more, but it's still annoying.
Do you think somebody's going to come in and scoop up that $18 Nosferatu?
No, I
They're all
think
18.
that I'm hoping that eventually it goes on clearance and I go and I scoop it up on the cheap.
Living the dream. See, I told you he lives for Funkos in a can.
I do.
It wasn't just a clever line.
No, you know what? After the October I had, I feel like I deserve a Funko in a can. It was kind of a tough month. So
What happened?
My wife went for her mammogram the first week of October, and they found a lump. And there were many, many, many tests. And we found out last week that everything was negative, and we're all A-okay. But it was a very stressful weeks of testings. So
For you.
for me, yes, for me, just me.
And they are relieved by Funkos in a
Yes.
can.
Yeah.
Specifically, it's like a video game.
Yeah. Mhm.
Stress level up. Here's the power up. It's a Funko in a can.
Funko in a can. So but
Everything
yes,
is gamified.
exactly. That's actually, we did go out for a nice celebration dinner though on Saturday.
That's great. Well, we're all
That was
glad that
nice.
she's okay, of course.
Yeah, certainly glad.
And that you were able to acquire more Funkos on behalf of it.
But I didn't.
Potential cancer.
But I didn't get any more Funkos.
Right.
So I'm still back at square one on that. But that's
So
okay.
if there was another one there that had just been on clearance, would it have mattered what it was?
They had some on clearance that I didn't want.
Okay.
Yeah.
like what?
They had the dark
What? Yeah.
side. Dark side.
You didn't want Dark Side. That's
Well,
interesting to me.
Here's why.
Okay, I
'cause
want to hear the
it's-
why.
It's styled like the Justice League movie Dark Side, not
Oh, okay. So this is the same as you don't want the Transformers from the Transformers live action movies.
exactly. If it was Dark Side like comic book style Dark Side, I probably would have bid for $9. So just saying. They also had luchadors.
You don't want
and
that.
I'm-
You're racist.
Yeah.
You don't want
And
that.
exactly. And that's the reason why.
I like that Chip is trying to analyze which Funkos make the cut and which don't. Is it
I mean,
price? Is it character?
It's
It's a combination of both, we've just learned.
yeah, it's many factors. Obviously, Marvel and DC, but it's got to be comic book style over movie style.
Even
Which
on
is
the
why-
Marvel side?
Even on the Marvel side, here I'll show you.
They have to be white. 100% have to be white.
Like this one was an insta buy because it's just too good.
Nobody can, 99% of the listeners have no idea what you're holding
I was
up.
about to get to that for those.
Let me explain to you
listening.
how a podcast works.
This is a Doctor Strange that looks like comic book Doctor Strange, not movie Doctor Strange.
He looks like
And-
South Park Doctor Strange is what he looks like.
and he's awesome.
He looks like Agent M dressed up as Doctor Strange.
I will let him know you said that. And now they all just fell.
Nice.
Oh,
So, that's okay. I'll fix them later.
Nice.
I like my they make me happy. And again, it's not we say it like I have 100 of them. I have 12. So I don't know.
It's
Is
plenty
that
of
a
room.
lot? Is 12 a lot?
I have one that
You
you picked out, and Shipwreck's Mr. Shipwreck bought for me.
I know, because I had no cash.
I know that story.
No.
I don't think we ever told that story. I found it and I had no cash and I ran up to Shipwreck and I go, "Do you have any cash to buy this for cheapy? I'll pay you back." And then Shipwreck goes, "Don't worry about it." And you bought it anyway. So really, it was a gift from Shipwreck to Cheapy that I wanted to be a gift from me to Cheapy.
Right. It was RoboCop in a can.
But it was the RoboCop in a can.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
I know.
RoboCop
Do you
in a
like
can.
your RoboCop in a can?
He's on my RoboCop shelf with too many other RoboCops.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know if he's in the can or not. No, he's on top of the can. I see him.
And it wasn't me being cheap. It was just that they only took cash and I didn't have any. I did buy lunch for everyone that day.
I heard there's another side to the story.
Let's not.
I heard that
call
there's
this
another side to the story, but maybe we don't. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
I heard.
I don't remember much more to it. It's just a funny.
Yeah.
It's a funny happenstance that
Right.
yes, Wombat picked out a gift for Cheapy, and then he handed it to me to buy and give to Cheapy.
Look, it's the thought that counts, even if
Right,
it's
right.
not actually.
I would be
I didn't
more.
think of it. I would never have thought of that.
I would be more than happy to PayPal you the cost of that RoboCop.
We're
if you wanted
good.
it back.
No, I got more value out of the humor that it brings me.
Exactly.
Yes. I can look at it and think of it.
Mm-hmm.
Think of that
The
situation.
funny story. Mm-hmm.
What do you think about this new Hell Week shirt that I just got today for doing my 5 out of 8 classes?
Love it.
You know what I didn't get, and then I thought I was gonna get?
The water bottle.
Turns out you need 6 classes for that.
Oh, that
Turns out my
sucks.
hearing isn't as good as I thought it was.
What was that?
My hearing, I said.
So is that a little bit of it's like Jack Skellington, but not quite.
I don't know what it is.
It's like a skull and crossbones, but orange.
Every year they just make a different skull and crossbones. There's only
It
so
kinda
many
looks like
ways
a
you can do it.
Jack, though.
It's got a jack-o'-lantern look to it.
No, but
too.
like
No,
a
like
Jack, like the
jacks.
kind that you.
Like when you play
that you-
jacks. Got it.
Yeah, that you throw.
Yeah.
You know, for the 99% of our listeners that can't see your T-shirt, Cheapy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's why I was describing it. That's how this works.
I
Yep.
know. It was
Well, that's just trying to be annoying and
You
succeed.
guys you good at Jacks?
There's no jacks at Orange Theory. Anyway, I was
What about, do
disappointed.
you have a Jacks club in your town?
No, I mean maybe. I haven't
he
investigated.
takes Jack's lessons.
I do not.
He would beat Serena Williams at Jack's.
I'd pay to see that.
She probably has more jacks experience. I don't know. I mean, anybody would, because I have no jacks experience.
Never played Jacks when you were little?
Are you
I mean, I
saying that-
did, but it's like I don't think it's gonna prepare me for now.
So you're saying
I guess that's wrong to say I have no jacks
that,
experience.
You don't know Jacks, is what you're saying?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. I did see a video of Conor McGregor rowing. Is that his name? McGregor?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The MMA guy rowing, using a rowing machine. And the guy that I watch, the training tall guy that I watch, he analyzed his rowing form, like in a YouTube video. He started to do that now with like any videos of celebrities rowing or public figures rowing. He will analyze their rowing form. And it turns out that Conor McGregor does not know how to row. He has a very, very bad rowing form.
I saw you tweet that out.
Yes.
So
I'm
you're
after
still,
you now.
You
You're
think-
still,
right.
Yeah, exactly.
He can still
'Cause
kick my ass.
he's gonna retweet it and go, "This is fake."
No, but
Stop spreading misinformation, and then Elon Musk is gonna block you because he's gonna take his side.
I don't think any of those things are going to happen.
I think that's how Twitter works now.
I don't.
When famous people yell at you, then Elon Musk comes and he throws things at you. He comes.
He
to your
only
house.
cares if people are going to kiss his ass. So if the celebrities are not kissing his ass, he's not getting involved.
Yeah, and the $8 that's coming his way. The $8 a month.
Do you know why they need to charge $8 a month?
Because they spend $45 billion on that site. and
Because they
need
have to
make
pay
money?
down $1 billion worth of debt every year. Every year, there's another $1 billion of debt that needs to get paid down. So you're starting negative $1 billion every year.
And well, he's starting negative $45 billion.
Well, he's got some other investors, But I'm just saying, in terms of the way the company is now has to operate, it's operating from negative $1 billion every year, which is probably not great.
No, it's not how I would want to start my year off.
But I don't think he cares. I think he's just, as long as people are kissing his ass, it's worth the money. It's money well spent. As long as people are talking about him and kissing his ass, and then it's okay. He can lose, $20 billion, $30 billion, doesn't matter.
Must be nice
to lose $30 billion.
To lose $30 billion and not have it matter.
Well, I think it's going to make him look dumb, and so he probably cares about that more than losing the money.
I mean, it kind of does make him look dumb.
Yeah, the whole thing makes him look dumb.
Yeah,
every tweet that comes out makes him look dumb. But
it's like, at what point do you cash out, buy an island, and not?
He doesn't think that. He wants people talking about, and it's working. Look, we're talking about him right now, but he wants people kissing his ass in a good way.
I'm not.
You're not talking about him? Why not? You're worried?
There's nothing I'd want more than
I find him so uninteresting.
Yeah.
So it's.
I mean, I find this situation interesting. I don't find him interesting, but I find the situation interesting. I find watching it unfold in real time on a website that's constantly basically in motion because of how that network works. I find that somewhat fascinating. I'm glad that I have no horse in that race at all. Whatever happens to it, if it succeeds, it succeeds. If it fails, it fails. It's a purely outside looking in situation. So I can sort of see why there's enjoyment to that. It's almost like watching reality TV, but it's not a television show.
It's beyond that. Just the abstract concept of a billionaire who is not content with just being like, a billionaire many times over. He also has to have people constantly kissing his ass, and he doesn't know what he doesn't know, which is like the best part. And because he's had success in one field, thinks that would carry over to anything, or just like doesn't care because he's got so much money. That part is just interesting, but I wouldn't get too hung up on any of it either way.
I didn't say I was hung up on it. I
didn't say that you were.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying it's definitely, but it's fascinating from an outside perspective.
I don't know.
You don't.
You would make a good Netflix series. Let's put it this way.
But I don't want a good Netflix. I want people to be good people. Well, I don't like it when people.
He loves humanity. Didn't you read his post? He loves. He bought Twitter because he loves humanity.
Who doesn't love humanity? Humanity's the best.
Elon doesn't.
Go humanity.
If I was given the
stupid thing, yeah.
What's
your choice? Humanity or not humanity?
If I was given the choice, if a genie popped into this house right now and said, "Look, I'm not going to give you any wishes. You only have one choice. You can either have people being good people, or you could watch Elon Musk implode." I would choose people being good people. But since that genie isn't here, my only option is watching Elon Musk implode. So that's what I'm going to do.
But he's laying off the entire company almost.
I know it sucks and he's terrible, but what am I, just one man in his little house on Long Island, going to do other than not give him my $8
he's
a month?
Pro-humanity other than the humans working for him.
And all the other humans.
And all the other humans.
Did you see the engineers that had to work, 24 hours a day for 4 days, and they brought their sleeping bags to the office so they could sleep in their cubicles so they can get their whatever it is he said that if you don't have
humanity.
It done.
He loves humanity.
If they didn't have the new program done by Tuesday, they were all fired. So they all slept there and worked overnight and didn't go home and
get fired. Getting fired is not that bad in that situation. Like, what are you going to gain in that situation?
And no one would blame you.
You're gonna do it again the next time he says to do that? No.
I mean, that's sort of the problem, right? It's just going to be a cycle. But
I hate to make this about me, but I just made a great contact at Twitter. And I don't know if this guy is going to be like 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago.
Is he still there?
I don't know. I feel bad for the guy. I don't even want to bother him, but I may send him a message just to see how he's doing. I don't anticipate. Yeah, I don't know. It seems bad. Seems like a bad situation if you're working there.
Yeah.
Even though they are part of humanity.
They are.
They
Again,
if
there was a genie in the house,
yes,
I would happily help them all.
look for that genie.
I will keep looking.
You pick a genie over humanity?
I thought humanity was the genie. I'm very confused.
The genie's going to help humanity. We're using the genie to help humanity.
A genie is a different species, right? He's not humanity.
Well,
but he can help humanity.
Yeah, he can still help. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need to be human to help humanity.
Exactly.
Like Superman.
Just look at horses.
What?
Horses.
They're not human, but they help humanity.
Yes.
Sure. so is a car. Anyway, how about some show feedback? I'm glad we got the Elon stuff out of the way.
Me too.
By the way, I started paying for Twitter Blue on the @Video Game Deals account because they let you edit your tweets now. And it's useful for just business work. But now it's going to, I did it like whenever that went live, like 2 weeks ago. Now it's like lame. So they just
your sleeping bag now.
I don't know. I think he's going to get my $8 for the @Video Game Deals account.
No.
For the @Video Game Deals account, because I need to be able to edit the tweets.
Why?
Because when we
just delete the tweets,
I think you need it so people know that it's actually your account too, and not like a copy of that account.
I don't know, but it's really more because like if we do sponsored posts, sponsored tweets, sometimes they don't lay out the way you think they will until they go live, or like you make a dumbass mistake, which as a dumbass, that's been known to happen from time to time. So it is kind of handy. I've already used it. Even in like the 2 weeks that I had it, I already fucked something up and fixed it. So I don't know.
You'll be able to spread all kinds of false information too.
Perfect.
Top of the charts, paying for that false info.
I haven't really read what that gets you. I just really care about the editing the tweets.
All your free speech you need.
Perfect. It's only $3 more than I was paying.
Well, it's free speech costs $8 a month.
Well, the really free one I think is going to cost like $20, right?
Oh, there's going to be tiers.
There's more free speech to be had at $20 a month.
Well, one thing that's been proven is that people really do like paying for their social media. It's just really you can see countless examples.
Yeah, all the most popular social media accounts have monthly fees.
Any type of fee.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that is fair. That is 100%.
People love it. People just love it.
Anyway, show feedback time.
Do it.
Phenor 1977 says, in regards to shopping at outlets that Cheapy says are never any good, he said, I've gotten some good deals at the Philadelphia premium outlets, which are actually in Pottstown. However, the selection at some of the stores was really limited and disappointing, particularly the Adidas outlet. Yeah, I still like my outlet.
My guess is that if what's this guy's name? Phenor. If Phenor went online and looked up like the same product, he'd probably find the same price or cheaper online. That's all I'm saying.
It's fair enough. And in regards to Shipwreck's Mummy movie that he enjoyed so much, that had
Under Wraps 2? You say its name. What's wrong with you?
Under Wraps 2. Cham Pipple D said that movie should have been called The Mummy Awakens, which I thought was funny. It made me chuckle. So I get to read that on the show.
Gay wedding.
Mm-hmm.
I did watch the trailer to see what it was all about.
Nothing about gay wedding in the trailer.
Nothing, huh? No hints, and they've disabled the comments on the video, so nobody can warn each other about the gay wedding. That is a movie with mummies in it. It looks very dumb.
It's
for kids. I get it. It's for young kids. It's for young kids, but it's just like okay. Anyway, what else we got?
Fred Berg has to say, on with Wombat on Marvel Snap. I never play free-to-play games, as I really do hate them. That said, Marvel Snap is a very fun game. It takes the card battler game and stream those to 3 to 5 minute game sessions with a lot of strategies. It's the only free-to-play game I'm recommending. I'm still playing it. I'm playing a whole bunch of it. Not only am I playing it and enjoying it, according to my phone, it's the most used app on my phone in the last week. So I'm probably playing too much of it.
Probably. Let's see. What last week you were at level 176, I think. Where are you? Let me guess. 276.
I am currently level. Let's see. Oh, it's not. It's
don't look like you don't know. You know.
I don't. I literally have no idea off the top of my head. I have to open the app.
Interesting. I'm saying 276. I'm saying you went up 100.
Okay. Well, I am 361.
Holy fuck, dude.
And
is this the type of game where it becomes harder to level up as you go along?
Not really. You don't get the new things as often. Like instead of getting something every level, like you would maybe early on, you get something like every 2 levels or every 3 levels.
That's your player level or card level?
That's my card level.
What's your player level?
The player level only goes up to 100, but if you lose, your level goes down. So it's constantly in flux.
What level are you?
36.
Got it. That's like your ranking.
Yeah, that's like your ranking in Marvel Snap.
So that's all you're 36 out of 100 after putting in all those hours?
Yeah, which is not bad, actually.
36 out of 100 sounds horrible. Like it's failing, like not even close to passing.
And the battle pass, which only goes up to 50. I when I hit level 52 earlier today, I decided I've put enough money into this game that I should support the people making it, and I gave them my $10.
Wait, you just said the battle pass goes up to level 50, and then you reach level 52.
Well, there's stuff after it that's all free. It's not part of the paid for battle.
I'm actually listening to what you're saying.
I appreciate that. Yes, there's the paid battle pass that only goes up to level 50. Once you get past level 50, everything is free, whether you paid for it or not. It's just, I guess, to keep you playing.
Yes.
It doesn't give you anything exciting. It just gives you like
numbers.
It just gives you numbers after 50. But 1 to 50, you get like Miles Morales and a random new looks for a couple of cards and stuff like that.
Would you say that Marvel Snap has cut into your Fortnite time, or
not? Maybe a little bit. Not
noticeably though. Overall,
no. It's more like a sitting on the couch while my wife is watching a Hallmark movie. Instead of going into another room, I'll sit with her while she watches her movie and play Marvel Snap.
Snap it up.
Exactly. So if anything, it strengthened my marriage.
Yes, I think I saw that in one of the many ads that has been shown to me on Instagram.
It's a lot of fun. There's, we're talking about it on the Discord. There's a whole Marvel Snap channel now. The CAG Discord. We put Marvel Snap dads in there. I'm happy to support them and give them my $10. Will I give them another $10 when the next battle pass comes out?
They want your time.
Absolutely, you will.
I don't know. We'll see if I'm still playing it. And again, you know what? It took me a week to complete the levels to the battle pass without having to pay for it. That's a good battle pass as far as I'm concerned. So, yeah, people in the chat and in the Discord want to know, Cheapy, why you abandoned your Discord channel.
Oh, it's just I don't want to read nonsense from people.
Okay.
I just took it off my phone. I didn't abandon the Discord channel. I just took Discord off my phone.
People in there are still very nice.
They are, but I also don't need to read comments from people who don't know what they're talking about.
Okay, most people
it's
most
just
of
it
is
a waste of time. It's like,
I don't know. That's how I get most of my conversations about Snap and Fortnite out.
Okay, there you go. I'm
sorry I have interest in video games on this video game podcast.
That's great. That's fine. I'm finding myself less and less interested in video games.
I know.
Can notice.
It's fair. It's fine. But I'm enjoying Marvel Snap. I know neither of you have even tried it.
No, I will never try
That's
it.
okay.
I just won't play any game on my phone, really, for the most part.
I don't either. That's what's so crazy. But here I am.
Tom Hanks trivia game. That's what I play on there.
I know.
Why is it Tom Hanks trivia?
Because he
made it.
Oh, it's his game?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know that game. I would play a trivia game.
It's good. It's on Apple Arcade.
What's it called?
Hanks. HANX.
And it's made by Tom Hanks.
It is made by Tom Hanks.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Why don't they just call it Hanks? Spelled properly.
It doesn't have any purchases, obviously, because it's on Apple Arcade.
Right.
It's got solo mode. It's got battling against people mode. Got all the modes.
I might check it out. But I don't know. I already look at my phone way too much.
It's good for like when you're laying in bed before you go to bed, because you do a little trivia, you fall asleep. It's all good.
Use the brain. Fire up the brain.
Did it have special trivia for Halloween for David, like David S. Pumpkins trivia?
No, there's no trivia that's about Tom Hanks in the Hanks.
They should have. I'm saying for
No,
Halloween.
I will. Sorry, there is light Tom Hanks trivia as you level up because there's like trivia questions about his movies that are
Right.
just like for funsies. They don't like affect anything. It's just like, oh, the new logo is going to be for like Big. Here's a question about the movie Big. Do you know the answer?
Interesting.
Gotcha.
I knew the answer.
Otum Shanks. Is that the answer? Simpsons reference. Never mind.
I don't even know that Simpsons reference.
It's when they're at the movies and it has the word scramble.
Oh, right. Oh my God. That's a deep cut. Holy shit. Good for you.
Thanks. Ready for the last one? Last one?
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, why are there none of these streaming services have like a word scramble before you watch a show?
They should, right?
They should.
Yep.
Like right before you're getting ready to watch a movie, you're waiting for the whole family to get there. It's like, put on the word scramble while I'm sitting here waiting for the family to gather.
Oh, on the pause screen.
Yeah. On the,
that's a good idea.
You can tell I'm getting ready to watch a movie here. I've been sitting on this movie screen for like 5 minutes waiting for my family to come in.
Jeremy's Iron. Yes. AJ 2018 has to say Cheapy should have never paid the $160 in regards to his parking ticket. We all have our inner Karen, and defending against the parking ticket is justified. If Cheapy can be deranged enough to support a local table tennis place with time and labor, then he should at least fight for his beliefs and community who are being exploited. The fans are asking you to resolve this fault in character by getting another ticket.
No, I mean, I served my community by having the commissioner of public safety call me and discuss it with him. That's how I serve my community. And also by giving them $170. Those two ways is how I serve my community. It's just a lot. Like, what are you going to do? You're going to go to the fucking court. It's going to be so annoying. You're going to be surrounded by people who've racked up like so many parking tickets. The judge doesn't want any bullshit. It's just like you're probably like jammed in with people. It's who needs the aggravation? I need less aggravation more than I needed the $170. That was the math on that. I think I chose properly.
Sure.
And I spoke my piece.
I'm just trying to have a dumb question just because it caught my eye. Why do you have a YMCA dance pillow behind you, Shipwreck?
It's been there for I don't know, ever since forever.
I've never noticed it until now.
What do you mean?
Maybe
why does he have it? It's a
down.
pillow.
It's if you look at it.
Oh, it's G.I. Joe.
It's the G.I. Joes that look like the Village People. It's the figures posing as the YMCA dance.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Cute. Okay.
That answered the question.
It does.
It does.
Now I know why.
Couldn't it just be he likes the Village People? Would that have been such like a weird thing?
That would be a weird thing.
Yeah, I guess it would. Yeah, that's a good call.
Yep.
Good looking out. Good looking out.
No problem. That's why I'm here. I think we're ready.
How are your Halloweens, by the way? We didn't talk about it. No hijinks?
Well, this is the first year that both my children went out without parental guidance. So it was pretty, uneventful for me because I just stayed home and handed out some candy. That was it.
We only got four doorbell rings. I bought all this strawberry Pocky. Nobody came to take it.
That sucks.
I don't know. It was fine. I didn't need to go answer the door like every 2 seconds.
That's true too.
I just wanted to sit down.
We walked around like my kids are right in that Halloween age, right? Like I don't have to take the wagon anymore.
Yes.
They're out there doing their thing, running around in front of us, going house to house. We had the strategy of they had their pumpkin buckets that they were taking to the doors, and then when those would fill up, they'd empty them into the bags that we were carrying.
An engineer's solution.
Well, it's
common sense.
A lot of people do that.
How much candy do you need? How about when you fill up the pumpkin, you just go home?
Because you do that in like the first house we went to was giving out like little bottles of water. It's like, okay, here you have a bottle of water that's going to make this thing heavy and take up a lot of space.
I don't know that I've heard of giving out a bottle of water before.
People are crazy now.
What the fuck? Like, why?
There-
No candy, just water and no candy.
No, there was candy as well.
To
Like,
wash down the candy.
There were people. There was we got to a stand where there was beers for adults.
That's a lot.
And they had apple cider for the kids. But
Wow.
Dashel didn't realize it was hot apple cider. So he went to
Chugged
drink it and then just spit it out everywhere. So that was pretty solid. I mean, we came home, we got like between the two of them, we got about 20 full-size candy bars and about like 20 pounds of total candy.
It's too much. Why? What a weird holiday. Come on.
It is weird.
Yeah.
Are they going to eat all that candy? That's like too much candy.
We still have candy from last year.
Right. What do you do with that?
Yeah. My daughter had her Halloween candy from last year in her room. We didn't even know. She just hung the bag up in her closet. I'm like, you're supposed to like tell us
So I can eat it.
so we could, we just threw it all away, obviously. But then she went out with her friends. She didn't even come home from school. She just went to a friend's house directly from school. I didn't see her until like 8:00 that night. So I think she had a good time. And my son went and met with his friends. He meets up with his friends at the park every day after school anyway. So he just went to the park
smoke
in
cigarettes.
costume. Yeah, to smoke cigarettes. And so the only thing that, I guess we didn't realize and he didn't realize is that because, he's my son. So
The fentanyl in the candy bars.
he's not that cool. He bought a costume, like a demon costume with a light up mask. And he thought it was going to be like it was going to be in like costumes. And he shows up and everyone's ready to trick or treat. And they're wearing like shorts and a baseball jersey. And that was their costume. And he was the only one in a real costume. And he was like, why didn't anyone else wear a costume? Like, because costumes aren't cool anymore. And he was like, oh, I didn't know that. So next year, I guess.
Ty wore a Beetlejuice costume.
See, that's cool.
It was not that great of a costume.
Sabrina was Envy Adams from Scott Pilgrim. So
It's a deep cut.
a deep cut costume. But Edgar Wright liked it. So what can you do?
Nice. That's
Mhm.
awesome.
Yeah.